never like, oh, if I jump off this building, I'll obviously die.
No.
You've
I've never looked at a tall building.
You've
and
never
like,
looked.
If I jump off this building,
you've never been at the top of a mountain, looked over the side, and be like,
no. Are you okay? So, how weird or how far are you willing to go on the food scale of weirdness?
I don't even know what you mean by that.
Like,
define weird.
Like, how would you ever put, you know how like salt and sweet sometimes go together? Like if it's chocolate and peanuts or chocolate and nuts, those go together.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but like, what about, would you ever try jalapeno peppers in your cereal? Like, at what point?
What are we doing here?
At what point do you say, I'll try it, and at what point do you say, nah, you're out your mind?
If it makes sense in my head, I'll try it. If it don't, I'm probably not gonna do it.
Don't knock it till you try. What if? Not saying jalapenos in my cereal. I'm saying like
we could try that right now.
Some things are like you never know. You never know, like Nutella and.
Then there's some things also that you know. That you know you want.
Sounds like we got a picky eater over here.
Okay,
freaking picky eater.
Mr. Jalapeno cereal. Does that even sound?
No, I didn't say I eat it. I'm saying like how is that your limit?
Yeah, jalapeno.
Do you have
cereal.
a limit with spiciness, or do you have a limit with like?
No.
I have a limit with spicy. Like I can't do spicy and sweet.
I have a limit of whether I think something will taste good, or if I'm just doing it just to do it. I'm not putting jalapenos in my cereal. I'll put like some bananas, maybe some strawberries.
That's even outlandish to me. Bananas?
Bananas
get mushy.
You ain't never had...
What kind of cereal are you eating with bananas?
You never put bananas in your cereal.
Well, the only cereal I eat is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So bananas and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Somebody get this man.
Bananas and Cinnamon Toast Crunch don't go together. I promise you right now. What cereal are you eating with banana? Like
Corn
Frosted Flakes and shit?
Corn Flakes, Frosted Flakes, Cheerios.
See, those are old people cereals.
Old people cereals.
Like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is like...
It don't gotta be... Healthy don't mean you old, you know?
I get you, Mr. Cholesterol. Everybody...
I know you heard them putting like that paint shit in...
What? In Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, they put in paint thinner in like Cinnamon Toast.
In Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yep. Sorry.
Well, I gotta look later.
That
just broke my heart. I know you're lying.
I wish I was.
I hope you're lying.
I wish I was, man.
What about any like? So how long? Since we're talking about cereal, how long do you like soggy cereal?
Do I like soggy? I love soggy cereal.
No, I'm saying like when I eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I of course like a normal person.
If the cereal,
let's make sure we're aligned on this. Like a normal person, you get the bowl, you pour the cereal, and then the milk, right?
Right. Wait.
Why are you thinking about this too long? You pour your milk before the cereal? Are you a psychopath?
No. I'll put the cereal and then put the milk like a regular person. Sometimes.
I'm not buying it, but we'll move on. So, and then when the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I don't eat it right away. It's too crunchy. You got to put like 2 minutes. Not soggy, but like.
You know, I've heard people doing that.
Yeah. You got to give it a little.
I don't got that type of patience.
Yeah,
cereal, milk, spoon, I'm eating it right then and there.
You should try it. If you ever have the time, like if you're not really hungry, you just craving it, just give it 2 minutes. Put a timer on 2 minutes.
He said 2 minutes.
Be all right.
Put a timer on 2 minutes.
You'll be all right. So you don't try soggy. It seems like you're pretty like strict on your food regimen. Like you don't really like stray. When's the last time you tried something new? Because I feel like you were one of the people.
New. I don't like trying new. I'm not going to lie. I like sticking to what I'm comfortable with.
Remember back in the day when you were on the quest to find the best milkshake?
Oh, yeah.
How'd that go?
Well, locally, I definitely found the best milkshake. And surprisingly enough, the best milkshake I had was from Studio Movie Grill.
Oh, my God. I haven't been back. Man, COVID messed things up, man. I haven't been back.
Wow. That's what I was about to say.
I'm scared to go to
pre-COVID when I was trying that out. I don't know who got the best milkshake now.
I'm scared to go to movies, low key.
Movies?
Like, even though, like, public, like, I know COVID's not over, but nobody gives a fuck about them. But I just know, I know people were out there that actually had it, but like they just weren't telling nobody, and like that shit's just can't trust these motherfuckers, man.
I feel like at this point, everybody's at least had it one time.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they didn't know when they had it. I mean, that's another big thing. People having it and not getting tested, like whenever they're feeling sick or whatever, they're just it's a little cough. I'm a little tired. Little didn't they know they had COVID the whole time.
True. Yeah. So we talked about your strictness with your food and how Eli does not play with food. What about, do you have any like life or day-to-day stuff that you're like strict about, since you're so strict about your food? Like any rituals, like you wake up and you gotta turn the light on 3 times before you walk out of a room? I know some people like that.
Yeah, I guess you could say I have like a low-key ritual. I don't know if everybody does this, but this is something I do. You know how like you get like a whole plate of food, maybe you get some macaroni, some green beans, mashed potatoes, all that jazz. I eat one thing by like a time, and I don't
like you'll eat it all the way.
Yeah, before I
like
touch
you'll eat all the macaroni, then all the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Then all the shit. You're a psychopath.
No, I just like organization.
You are a psychopath. I've never heard. Oh, I don't know everybody in the world, but I've never seen anybody be like, "Nah, I gotta eat all the I got to."
It's just
you
weird.
Gotta eat. Take a bite of macaroni. Take a bite of mashed potatoes.
It's just weird to me. Like, why are you switching between foods? Why
not? Because God forbid. Okay, your plate right now. You have mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. What else? Chicken and what's the other?
Green beans.
And green beans. Let's say you eat all the macaroni, you eat all the mashed potatoes. Now you're full. You just missed out on chicken and green beans. But if you ate a little bit of everything and then you get full, you got to taste a little bit of everything.
You know what? That's another thing I do. I also do it by, which will like fill me up the least. Like let's say I go to McDonald's, I get a chicken sandwich, French fries, and I don't know, a drink. I'll fucking eat the French fries before I even like touch the sandwich. I mean, I think that just makes sense. You know?
Yeah.
You know? Who eats half the fries and then was like, oh, let me take a bite of the sandwich, and then goes back to eating the fries? Nobody does that.
Well, I put my fries in the sandwich sometimes. Like I'll put.
What are we, 5 years old?
I'll put like 5 on the top.
You're making a little hamburger French fry sandwich.
Yeah, get the best of both worlds.
Fuck.
Hannah Montana. Get the best of both worlds, man. Like get like 6, put it on the flat on the top.
I mean, yeah, I was doing that when I was like 6, 7, 8.
Chill. You do. Nah,
this man's
he's
a grown ass man putting French
you're
fries
sleep. It's not literally every time, but like I've been known to do that time to time. But most of the time when I'm getting McDonald's or any fast food, I'll eat the burger first because it's easier to like while you're driving. Just
you'll eat the burger before the fries.
Like instead of digging in the bag for fries while I'm trying to drive, I just grab the burger. Like for driving purposes.
I feel like the French fries are the easiest because you know maybe you're not even driving that far, and then when you finally get to sit down like and eat properly, you have that sandwich. Maybe the fries are gone.
No, my luck. If I'm trying to like dig for fries, I'm knocking it over. It's all over my seat. Now I gotta clean it, and I don't get fries. I just know myself. I just know myself.
Damn.
But I know somebody that has to like. Actually, my mom. Shout out to mom if you're watching this. She like for the timer, her dorm room number was 111. So the microwave, no matter what she's microwaving, she always puts 111. Like if she doesn't need 1 minute and 11 seconds, she'll take it out before the timer hits. But she doesn't. I have not in my 26 years of living have not seen her hit any other number than 111.
What if she needs more than 111? She
gonna do 111. Let it run out and do 111 again.
Oh no.
That's that. Like I've seen her do that time and time again.
I don't know about that.
If I did that, my food would be fucked. My door number was 244. My shit would be bubbling out, making a mess all over the microwave.
It depends what you're cooking. Shit. I know for like ramen, you put it in for 4 minutes, boom, done.
What'd you just say?
Ramen, the noodles.
For ramen, you put it for 4 minutes and boom, done. No, ramen, you put it for 4 minutes and then you stir it and then you put it in some more for a little bit more, right?
No, 4 minutes, bro.
What?
4 minutes.
What?
4 minutes. Put the ramen
you do
in.
the 4 minutes. Actually, you do like a couple minutes. You stir it and then you put it back.
Nah, 4 minutes all the way through. Add the seasoning. Do a little bit of stirring. Done. Perfect.
Oh my god. There's no way.
Why are you making multiple trips to the microwave?
You do the ramen 4 minutes. Let it get a little soft. Put the seasoning. Stir it up real good.
What's the difference?
2 more minutes. 3 minutes maybe if you feel a little.
What's the difference though?
It's better. Try it. Trust
If you can explain to me what the difference is.
I can't. It's not. I can't even put it into words. Just try it. I promise you, you won't regret it. And if you do, you won't.
I probably won't try it. No, my ramen ritual is pretty sacred to me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know.
Man of habit. Did you have any? We've talked before about playing sports, different, same teams, but we also played different. You did wrestling. We went different routes in high school for a couple different activities. Mm-hmm. Did you have any like pre-game rituals, pre-match rituals?
Ooh, pre-game rituals. Oh yeah, I actually did. It was actually when we were playing soccer. I would always have a milkshake before a game.
Oh yeah, that's where the milkshake thing came
I
from.
would always have a milkshake before a game.
Yeah,
it was just I don't know. Probably not the healthiest choice I ever made, but I don't know. It worked. Milkshake. I always,
I had a ritual, but it wasn't like pre-game. Me being the goalkeeper on the soccer team, like the first time I touched the ball, like actually touched it with my hand in the game, I had to bounce it on the floor once. Just that first time. After that, I'm like, I'm good. I don't know why. Unless it was like, I'll wait for everybody to clear out the box, so I'm not stupid. But it was like I had to. And the one game I did it is the 5-0 game where we almost lost.
Damn.
Like I just, for whatever reason, I just didn't do it either. I can't remember if I
it's
forgot.
Your fault.
Chill. I don't remember if I forgot or if it was like, I don't know. But the one game I did it, we almost lost. Almost. So ever since then, never looked back.
Well, luckily for us, we got our shit together.
We had to. That was crazy. Do you have any? You didn't have anything for like wrestling? I know you did wrestling.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing like as ritual wise as far as wrestling. I mean, all the conditioning and fucking morning practices, after school practices was ritual enough for me. Before a game, before a match, I'd just be chilling, man. Have my headphones in, lock in for the match. Time to go.
Shit. I had another one, but.
What do you mean? You just forgot it?
Nah, I don't know. I want to share it. I don't know. I want to share it.
No way, this man's skipping out.
Yeah. So like during halftime, actually you would know this. I never took my goal kicks. Never.
Oh yeah.
It was always you.
Yeah, I love taking my.
But during halftime, like whatever the game ball would be, or was, I like. I had to kiss it. I don't know why.
You kissed it?
Yeah, like it's just like it's like a get up. it's like a mental thing. Like
oh,
45 more minutes. Just lock in.
Just kiss the ball. 45 more.
Just kiss the ball.
We almost there.
It worked out. Like we had pretty amazing, amazing seasons and most pretty decent seasons. So the rituals work. That's the one ritual I never broke. I broke the bouncing one time. We almost lost, but I never broke the kissing one. Because most of the time it'd be like a ball that's like on the side. Because it would be one of ours.
That's crazy.
So yeah, man. Let me see what the would you rather would be. Pick a number, man. Between 1 through 9.
Let's go with 7 this time. Lucky 7. Lucky 7.
All right. Would you rather be able to undo anything or copy and paste anything. Before you answer, there's a stipulation with the undo. Excuse me. With the undo, there's two stipulations. One, let's say in this example, let's say you decide to rob a bank. You wake up tomorrow, you're like, I'm gonna plan to rob this bank. It takes 2 weeks to plan. You get all your crew together, the whole shebang.
Okay.
You get all the way to the heist. It goes wrong, and you're bleeding. You get shot. You're bleeding out. You decide to hit undo. The undo goes all the way back until the moment you made the idea. So you'll wipe out the last 2 weeks of your life. You will remember it, but the people that you came in contact with, they won't. All the other stuff. So from the moment the thought was conceived in your brain, it undoes all the way to that point. The second stipulation is whatever you undo, you cannot redo it. So let's say you decide you undo the bank heist and you decide, I'm going to rob a gas station instead. And you realize the gas station was a worse idea than the bank one because you end up in a worse situation. Mm-hmm. You can't undo it. You have to deal with whatever you undo, you have to deal with whatever the second option was. So would you rather copy and paste any tangible things? You could copy 1,000 miles and paste 1,000 miles, or copy it once and paste it 1,000 times, or would you rather be the undo? But once you undo it, you can't redo that thing.
And the copy and paste has no stipulations.
As long as it's tangible.
As long as it's tangible.
If you can touch it in your two hands, or even in one hand, you can paste it. You can copy it.
I'm gonna have to go with the copy and paste. Sounds pretty simple to me.
All right, so walk me through it because I'm about to walk me through it.
I mean,
there's no right or wrong answer, but
the copy and paste, especially if there's no stipulations, pretty easy to me. Why would I need to undo something when I could just get that same thing, copy and pasting it? Like you were talking about with the bank heist. Undo the bank heist. Well, if I had the power of copy and paste, all I would have to do is copy some money in my hand. Boom. Problem solved. Don't have to worry about any legal
worry
factors.
About serial numbers.
Huh?
What about serial numbers on the money? Every specific dollar has one serial number to it. If you turn in a bunch of hundreds that have the same exact serial number, you're gonna get flagged. Maybe not the first time, but if you keep doing it in each different store and all that stuff, eventually the FBI is gonna be like, that's the same serial number being turned in 5 different locations. That's supposed to be on one bill.
Okay.
I can see how that would work though, because like if you had your car and you just filled it up full of gas and you copy and paste it, now you have 2 cars full of gas, right? And then like when this car runs out, you have another car full of gas, so they'll save money. So and then I'll even go as far to say copy and paste loved ones. But the question is, if you copy and paste, like let's say I copy and paste my mom, and God forbid something happens and we find out she has cancer. Okay. Does her copy have cancer as well? Does her copy have the same life expectancy, or is her copy now immortal? I'd actually prefer it, as fucked up as it's gonna sound, I prefer for her to be the same life expectancy. Because how the hell... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the same life expectancy would be normal. Like, why would you copy something and it gains an additional lifespan? Or
it's immortal. Because I hate for, like, X... I'm not even going to put a number on it. X amount of years from now, my mom dies. And then the copy is still walking around. Like, I can't even mourn my mom for real. Because, I guess the real one just died. But the copy's still walking around immortal and just... still being mom, like telling me what to do and when to go to church, and I need to get like how can I really mourn the real mom if the other one's just walking around? Because the stipulation is I didn't give you the power to delete or destroy or however, so it's just the copy's just walking around even after you passed. Esther of my mom is just walking around the earth.
Well, that's simple. At that point, you have the choice to make if you want to copy a living being or not.
True, but I'm sure like if somebody really had that power, they would, because of love, they would really want to like, let me copy my loved one so you'll always be around. But then years later, they'll be like, damn, my mom's showing that she's growing gray hair, and I copied you when she was young, so you always look young. You know what I mean? Like it won't hit them until like later. You know what I mean? That they made a bad decision, but they can't delete it.
Like
They
the
can't
copy
destroy.
wouldn't age either.
Yeah, the copy wouldn't age. That's what I'm saying. Like, would the copy be just like her? Would like it be like a physical copy, but the genetics are different?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a great question. I mean,
I know, I got you with that one.
shit. I'm
And then let it be like the movies where like the copy wants to be its own person, so it starts trying to like kill the original.
I mean, at that point, you just gotta.
That's like Terminator.
You just gotta destroy the copy yourself, no matter how that has to be done.
But if you do it when people are around, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna be in the news. The Hama just killed his mother, but really nobody's gonna believe me that I'm going too deep into it. But I'm just saying that's stuff to like think about. But undo is just like, hey, made a mistake, undo it. Hopefully, my next decision is not as bad, but like you get a second chance.
But you said doing the undo would reset it to the point of you having that first original thought of it.
Yeah.
What if I was playing this Spank Heist for 10 years?
You would undo 10 years.
10 whole ass years.
Everybody you met in the 10 years will no longer remember you.
See,
You could have met the love of your life, and now you just lost her.
See, that undo is too much of a gamble. I think the copy and paste is less of a gamble. Yeah.
All right. I say undo. You say copy and paste. There's a lot of these I thought we would be on the same page, but I'm seeing that we're not. So it's okay. You guys let us know what you think. If you're team undo or team copy and paste, let us know in the comments or in our DMs. You guys have been letting us know about the last question of the best friend versus the 25K, which we still have to talk about, by the way. Still have to talk about that. And thank you for the DMs. We've been reading all of them. Some pretty good insight. A lot of people are saying the 10K, but they're saying different reasons for what you said. But we'll talk about that later. But do you have anything for the squabblers? Any closing comments?
Nah. I just really am interested in seeing what the squabs. Nah, fuck. I'm gonna cut that part out. I'm really interested in seeing what the squabblers have to come up with and what their choice would be.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't let me down, squabblers. Like, let this man know that undo is way better, even with the stipulations. Like, it's way better. Nah. It's more at risk, but you get a second chance at life versus like copy and pasting money. Even if the serial number didn't exist or the thing, that would get old. You can only copy and paste so many things before you're like, this is getting old.
I mean, on the other hand, you're gonna potentially reverse decades off your life.
But I wouldn't even go that far. I'm gonna jump off a building, then jump off a building, undo right before I hit splat, and I only undid like 10 minutes. I mean, just to live life on the edge, because I'm the only one that's gonna remember it. Like, damn, that was the exhilarating.
I mean, yeah, or maybe the original thought of you jumping off the building happened before you thought. Maybe jumping off the building popped into your head previously in your long tenure of life. And then what if it gets undone all the way back to that point? I know you thought about,
What? Oh, hell no. Please tell me what you know. I thought about what?
I know the conception of jumping off a building.
Choose your words carefully. I
know the conception of like that has crossed your mind. Like the consequences.
Okay? Do we need to talk? Do we need to end the podcast?
So you've never like, oh, if I jump off this building, I'll obviously die.
No.
I've
never looked at a tall building.
You've never looked.
If I jump off this building,
you've never been at the top of a mountain, looked over the side, and be like,
no. Are you okay? We're ending the podcast. Squabblers, thank you for everything. Make sure you guys stay tuned in, keep your minds open, and your volume turned up.